everyone, and welcome back to another She Budgets YouTube video. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Sarah and I love all things budgeting, planning and personal finance. So in today's video, this is a bit of a setting up my budget planner series and a bit of a how-to with the budget planner. So in today's video, we are going to be going over the sinking funds page. So I just did in our last video, the financial goal setting. So now we're going to be jumping over to the sinking funds overview. So let's get into it. All right, so if you are new here or have never used a budget planner before or don't know what sinking funds are, so a sinking fund is like a small or can be large savings goal that you have that you put in a certain amount into each pay period. So you might get paid weekly to save up for a certain goal by a certain date. So I'll explain. I've got lots on my Instagram or Facebook about sinking funds if you wanted to check that out. So let's jump into it, and it'll make more sense when I get started as well. So this is the sinking funds overview page. I'll just zoom you in a little bit. So we have up the top the sinking fund. So you write the name of it, the goal amount that you want to save, the due date that you want it saved by, amount per pay that you're going to be putting into it, and a start date of when you need to start them. So some of my sinking funds have all these things. Some don't have a start date, or some don't have a goal amount or a due date. So I'll explain that a bit as I go. So first one that we have is our boy's birthday. So we like to save up for their birthday. Oh, and actually before I get into it, what we used to do was we would just have the one saving account that we would just put some money into, and we could never really stick to, like, if I put some money in for Christmas or for, someone's birthday coming up, we would overspend in a certain category and then wouldn't have enough for, like, if we had a car service come up. So I use Up Account, Up Bank, and that's all on my Instagram and Facebook. They are a great bank, as you can have different saver accounts for all these. So I have all these in a different saver account, so they're sort of separate. Some people, though, have them all in one account and they keep track of them. Like you could keep track of them in your budget planner, or you could keep track of them on an Excel spreadsheet. So that's one way as well, and a different way you can do it. Or some people use cash and might have this money all in cash in envelopes. So I just want to explain that quickly. So our boy's birthday is one of our sinking funds. Their birthdays are in June and July. So the goal amount that we would like to save for that is $1,300 for the year. We'd like it by May 2025. So I'm just going to write 25. We've already started saving for it. I think it's got like $400 in it already, or a bit more. We're going to be putting in, we get paid weekly. So this is a weekly amount. If you get paid monthly, you'd put how much you're going to put in the month. So we're putting $25 away each week. And these ones don't have start dates, these first sinking funds. They just continually, each year, we just save for them. And then once you've saved for it, I do have a tick box. Next, we have Christmas. So we like to save for Christmas. I'm actually going to, I think I need to bump Christmas up. I feel like I might, we sort of went over budget this year. I feel like the older the boys get, we'll stick with 2,000 and we'll see. I'll see. I'll have to make a budget. We want it by November 2025. And so we'll put away $40 each week. Doesn't have a start date. We just always save for Christmas. Next, we have holiday. So we just have a holiday sinking fund that when we go away on weekends and things. So for next year, we really want to prioritize holidays. That's a big goal for us. So we probably want to save $10,000 throughout the year. And also that a holiday that we want to go on, that bigger one. So we want it by June 2025. So we'll put away $200 a week. Next we have, and no start date for that one. Next we have union fees. Colin is part of the union and we need to pay fees. This is a total of $1,000 for the year. We need it by September 25 and we put away $20 each week, and that we continually just save for that one throughout the year. Next we have car rego, another one that we just save for continuously. It needs a total of $1,400. We need that by December 25 and we put away $25 into that each week. It doesn't have a start date. Next we have gifts. Gifts, I've budgeted about $2,100 throughout the year. So that includes all gifts. It doesn't have a due date. It just continually, whenever someone I need to give a gift for, that could be a wedding, a baby shower, people's birthdays, Mother's Day, things like that. Actually, it doesn't include Mother's Day. That has a separate one. And we just can put in $40 each week into that. Doesn't have a start date as well. Next, we have medical. Medical, I've budgeted about $2,100 as well. So that's just for things like appointments that come up or any medication we need. So it doesn't have a due date, and we put $40 away for that one. Doesn't have a start date. After medical, we have car service. This includes things, so any services or tyres as well. So that is $3,900 for the year. Doesn't have a due date. It just keeps accumulating. $75 a week we have to put into that. We did have this at like $50 and it just wasn't enough. Cars are so expensive. Next we have house. So house related things. So like lawn care, cleaning products, anything like that. And also if we need to get our gutters cleaned, or if something breaks around the house. So it's a bit of like a house emergency fund. It doesn't have a due date, and we're going to be putting $100 away each week for that one. Next, we have events. So this is for things like if we have a wedding coming up or a big event that we need to save for. We're going to budget $1,000 for the year. We'll put away $20 each week for that one. Next, we have clothing. This is mainly like jocks, socks, just those sort of basic things. So we're only going to budget $250 for the year. So putting away $10. That's not right. That should be $5.20. I've done that wrong. $5.20. If I'm putting away $10 each week. And then lastly, we have school. So Teddy's starting school next year. So these is for like the fees and that. So we need to put $50 away, and any like school shoes or whatever he needs, or uniform. And then lastly, we have the ones that have, so Valentine's Day, these ones actually have a due date. So $200 we want to save for Valentine's Day. We usually just go out for dinner. We need it by Feb 2025. $20 away each week. And these ones also have a start date. We need to start this sinking fund on the 6th of December. So I need to start saving for this pay period. Next, we have Easter. Easter, we want to save $200 as well. We need to, we want that by March 25. We're going to be putting away $20 each week, and we will start that one on the 17th of Jan. Mother's Day, we want to save $2.50 by May 2025. $20 we're going to put into that each week, and we'll start that sinking fund on the 7th of Feb. And lastly, Father's Day. We want $2.50 as well. We want that one by August 25. $20. So we'll start that one on the 30th of May. So they are all our sinking funds that we are going to be saving for next year. Some of them we've already started. So like boys' birthdays already started. And some of them just are continuous. So gifts, car rego, we continually save for them. So I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, please leave them below. But sinking funds are great. They have been a real game changer for us in our finances. It's great having the money there. So when like Christmas comes around, you don't have to panic. The money's saved. Things like Easter, when Easter comes up, don't have to pull out from your emergency fund or your savings. You've already saved for it. So this is a great page just to get organized for your sinking funds. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.